having difficult conversations is somehow unseemly, and we're all supposed to be terribly polite and nice to each other. So learning to tolerate the discomfort and the dissonance that go with difficult conversations is absolutely essential if we're going to move forward. I get pushback sometimes, if I, am bold enough to acknowledge traditional custodians when I visit places, and people come up to me afterwards and say, "Why did you do that? That's political. That's got nothing to do with what we're here to do, in our worship." And so that leads to a difficult conversation, and I've got to be able to get over myself and be up for that kind of conversation. And Jan's the chair of acting, and she'll know, that we get pushback when we're, seem to be banging on about, sustainability all the time, and putting articles in our diocese newspaper about it. We get pushback, but we've got to have the will to tolerate that. I just wanted to touch on that idea that mentioned before about our kind of, common indigeneity in a sense, and that sense of being exiled. And I think I began on Monday with a prayer from Pope Francis from his encyclical Laudato Si, Our Common Home. And there's a sense in which we're all exiled from our common home, which is Mother Earth. And we've been exiled partly by science, which distances us in the process of food production or whatever it is, And in our acting group, we've been reading this wonderful book called Coming Home by Jonathan Cornford, and it's just got some wonderful. Jan's been leading a lovely virtual book club as we've worked through this book together, and it's just got some lovely practical suggestions about what we can do in our homecoming that is also helping to address the problems of climate change in our households, but also in the bigger structures of government and financial systems that seem so confusing and obfuscating at times that you don't really know where to start to tap into them. But anyway, just a little plug for that book by Jonathan Cornford, Coming Home.